Good day to everyone listening to this presentation of the Global Rewards Program, which is a world first of its kind. Many people have been waiting for years for an opportunity like this. And in the process, they were exposed to very, very bad experiences in which they even lost a lot of money. The GRP is in every aspect a win-win situation, opportunity, with nothing to lose for anybody. It is a free to join program. All of you listening to this recording, I would like you to know that you are very privileged to know of this program at the time that you know about it, before the launch. Because after the launch, you will meet your friends, you will meet people, you will ask them to join in your team, and they'll say to you, sorry, they are already part of the program. So all of you hearing it now, you have like an open field to get your friends and family into this free to join program and set them up with a good foundation and be ready when we launch. Okay, let's start off by giving you a challenge. I'm going to give these challenges to you, and I'm going to give you an email address. And if any of you can find what I'm asking you here, please just let me know on my on that email. First of all, I would like to challenge you to find an opportunity of this magnitude that is cheaper to join than to join the Global Rewards Program, because we are a free to join program. Secondly, show me a more sustainable for all life program. Many opportunities are given to you as a sustainable, but it's only sustainable for 5 years or 4 years or 3 years. The Global Rewards Program is sustainable for as long as people do shopping. The day everybody stops shopping, that's the day our Global Rewards Program will stop operating. We are not an MLM business. The Global Rewards Program is outside the MLM category. Now, I would like you to show me any program outside an MLM opportunity where so many millions of lives can be changed for better. Show me, if you can, an opportunity where so millions of people can be linked to so many millions of businesses throughout the world. I also would like to see another program, even from the past, where in the first 9 days of pre-registration, we haven't started yet. In pre-registration, in the first days, we already have people from 65 countries registering into the program. And our estimate is that within 5 or 6 days from now, there should be more than 100 countries participating in the pre-registration. Also, I'd like to see another program where it's free to join and where you can develop into this opportunity and earn 24 hours a day. While you're sleeping, while you're traveling, while you're on holiday, you earn. When your team does some or other purchase at some or other shop, you earn your rewards into your mobile wallet. I'd also like to show me any opportunity that gives businesses, shops, merchants, such a wonderful platform with which they can comply with their social responsibility. I'd also like to see a program where you can have members, they go and do shopping in another country, and you earn rewards in your country, in your own currency, into your mobile wallet. Also, a more user-friendly. Those of you who have registered, let's see how easy it is to register. When the mobile apps are released, it will be as simple to operate your mobile app with a press of a button. Then lastly, a program opportunity of this magnitude, a program that is going to go into the world and where we estimate in 3 years from now to have in excess of 1 billion registered members, not million, billion registered members. I would like to see an opportunity, as I said, of this potential going into the world and where it has no opposition. All of you who are in other programs and MLMs and networks and whatever, you can bring all your people over to the Global Rewards program because it's not in opposition with any other program. Okay, just to start summarizing in a nutshell, the GRP is a marketing company. We will be registered as a marketing company. Our aim is to increase the business's client base. We want to get more clients to the businesses. And in that doing, they will increase their profits. And with us helping them to do that, they are going to give us a percentage of a reward. So people are going to register into the GRP system, as some of you have already registered. Then you and the others will register millions of people more in the world. And these millions of people are going to support the businesses registered in the GRP. The GRP, as I said, is not an MLM business. Why do I say that? Firstly, because it's free to join. It doesn't cost you anything to join. Secondly, and very, very important, is that in our program, you are not paid by the people you bring in. You're not paid by the downlines. Our rewards come directly from the shop, from the business. When you and other people buy, the program keeps that piece back because that's what the business owner is giving us. So it gives back to us, and then we share it into our structures. Because there are basically 4 people above you, if we can say above you, 4 people in your team who are going to benefit from every time you purchase. Then there's a piece for the company, and there's also a piece for the agent. The agent, I will explain to you a little bit later what the agent is and how all of you can become an agent as quickly as possible. Okay, what is the benefit for the merchant? What is it going to be a benefit for him to be part of the GRP? Firstly, we are going to increase his client base. If he's in the program, he will be registered on the Google map, which will be inside our mobile application. When people walk in the street and they want to buy a pizza, they will open the Google map and ask, where are the pizza shops in the area? Then his shop will come up and I can go and support him. Okay? If I then walk past a pizza shop and I look on my Google map and he's not there, voila, I can go in and I can go and register him. So the Google map is going to show us who is there and also who is not there when we walk past and see the shops. But in all cases, we are increasing the number of people that are going to know about that shop who can go and buy there. All right? Secondly, we're giving that platform for them to comply with their social responsibility. They are going to be advertised on the website. They will get a lot of exposure. And even people coming from overseas, from abroad, into your country or into a certain country, they want to go to a restaurant, they are going to look for restaurants in the GRP program. And then, this is very, very important to understand. As we speak now, many of you are already members. Many of you are going to register today. Now, when you register as a member, you can then put other members into your team using your code. Some of the people we would like you to go and find as quickly as possible are the owners of businesses. And you put them into your team as a normal member. The registering of the business only comes later when the mobile app and the app for the merchant and the app for the customer. This is now our app, our member app or customer app, and then the one for the businesses, which is called the merchant or the business app. Only then we can go and register his business. But now it's important for us to go and find as many businessmen as we can get hold of and register them into your team. And this is what you tell them. They are now becoming a member in your team and they go back to their shop. Let's use a pizza shop as an example. You've just registered the pizza owner, shop owner, as a member. He goes back and he starts putting all the people who come into his shop. Even if he has someone sitting there in his shop and that person just does his registrations for him, he must get as many of his clients into his team. So his team will grow. That means your team is growing. Now, what is going to happen after the business starts? After our launch, those clients who buy pizza from him, they are going to do other shoppings. They're going to buy motor cars, they're going to travel, they're going to buy clothes, they're going to buy groceries. So many things they're going to buy outside his pizza shop. Now, if his clients go and buy at all these shops, he gets a piece of the reward. Now he's making money from his own clients who are buying at other shops. That's wonderful, isn't it? Now, when the time comes and the apps are ready, you will go back to that merchant and you will register him into the program as a business. But he will take his mobile, download the app, the merchant app or the business app, and he will start filling it in. And there's one section that's going to say, what member referred you to this program? The business. You will put your code in his application, and then excuse me, and then you become the agent of that business. You never ever have to go back to that business again in your life. But you are the one who brought that business into the Global Rewards program. And because you do that, the Global Rewards program is going to give you an agent reward. That is 2% of the rewards amount. What that shop gives, 2% will go to you on every single sale done at that shop. Even those you don't know, even those not even in your team, those coming from overseas, you don't know them. But the moment they do a GRP transaction at that shop, you, the agent, will get 2%. Now, many of you might say to me, but what if I register the business owner now as a member? Now he is also a member. Can he not go and put his shop under his own code? Then I'm saying to you, no, he's not going to do that, because I am going to protect you in the terms and conditions. I'm going to state it very clearly in the terms and conditions that when you have a business owner linked to your code as a member, then that person's business must also come to you and for you to be the agent. I want to keep the rewards spread out in the community, spread out. Okay, not have all the business owners registering their own businesses under themselves. All right, so you are protected in that. So when we go to these people now, we can tell them this. You can show them this. They register into your team and they go and put their own clients as quickly as possible. Because when the program starts, they're going to make money out of those people's buying from other shops. Now, he is through all of this going to make a lot of money out of the GRP. And then I'm going to teach you a little bit later, through your emails, I'm going to teach you how to approach him, how to talk to him when the time comes and you go and register him as a business. You must know how to talk and what to say. Not just walk in there and say, hey, I want 4%. We are going to show him what he's going to get. And then we ask him, what is the best you can give us? Because there are going to be other pizza shops as well. So if he comes, I already personally have 2 pizza shops. Both are willing to give us 10%. I have guest houses, 10%. I have a gym that will give us 12%. So I made them already to tell me, what is the best you're going to give me if I can give you all of this? So I will teach you how to get the highest percentage that is possible. Right, so this is exactly what I said now about the business owner registering his own clients and then getting rewards back from all the places where they go and buy. All right, now our program will run off 2 mobile applications. The programming already started a year ago. The planning for the whole program started 6 years ago. And the systems and the programming is very high-tech, very advanced. Our programmers had to develop own APIs. We've got our own conversion system that can convert the money from one country to another country and bring it into the app. So it's a very complicated system at the back end. But at the front end where you will be operating, it's going to be very, very user-friendly. I just want all to know that a lot has been put into this. I don't even want to mention the financial side of developing a program like this. It's it's many years, it's a lot of money. And we are giving it to you for free. And for you to see that you have an income for all life. For all life, you will have this residual income while other people are buying. These 2 apps will be known as the GRP Customer app, which was the normal one we will do. We will, as members, we will download. And then we have the GRP Merchant app. That is the one that the shop owner will download on his phone and on his mobile, and he will then be part of the system. In each of your wallets and the merchant, in all our 2 apps, there is a wallet. We call it the GRP Mobile Wallet. It's like a bank account on your mobile. You'll see all the money coming in, money going out, balances, and everything. That is your GRP Mobile Wallet. That is where we are going to pay all of your commissions into that wallet. That wallet is going to be linked to your personal bank account. When it's linked to your personal bank account, you can transfer money from your personal bank account to your mobile wallet, or from your mobile wallet back to your bank account. This is also the wallet from where we will pay the merchant. Everything will be in my mobile wallet. So how are we going to pay the merchant? In my mobile, I take what I want, or I order the pizza, whatever, and then I open my mobile app. I put the merchant's code in there. I put in the amount. I press the camera button and the camera scanner opens on my mobile. And then on the counter of the shop, will be this, what we call a QR code. So I just aim my camera on this and I press the button, or even before I press the button, it will recognize that. The moment it's recognized, the money goes out of my wallet to the merchant's wallet immediately. And the program holds back the percentage which the shop is giving us. It's like we are giving him X amount of dollars and he gives us back. But now the systems are going to keep it back automatically. Now the system knows the 4 people above you. The system knows who's the agent of the shop. The system knows that there's a small piece that's going to the company, and so on and so on and so on. So the moment my system holds back the percentage reward, the system then splits it into the people who must get a piece. So those rewards are split instantly into your mobile wallet. If the purchase is done in another country, the purchase will be done, and then the rewards held back. Your piece is then, for example, in rubles. If your client bought in Russia, a piece of ruble, it will go into the converter. It will then be converted and put into your wallet in your country's currency. Now, friends, there is going to be, and this all will understand, is with all these conversions, there is a small admin or transaction, let's call it a transaction fee. Small, it will be very, very small, fraction. But these things cannot be upheld without anything coming to that section. Okay, when you register, you will receive a code. Many of you have already registered and you received your code. Now the code consists of 11 digits. I just put them into color here so that you can see. The first 3 will always be GRP. The next 4 will be numbers, and the next 4 will be letters. They are all capital. The letters are all capital. Excuse me. All will be capitals, and when you use this code to register other people, you must please not put spaces in between, and make sure that there's not a space at the beginning. When you put it into the registration page, from the first one, it must be G, not space G. All right, so you're going to register other members using this code. You either give it to him, you sit next to him, open the registration page, you put your code in, and you put his particulars in. He will then automatically be in your team. We also have in the members back office, you will find your referral code. If you send that referral code to somebody and they click on it, then the registration page will open and your name and code will automatically be there. So he cannot make a mistake with his referrer. Okay? The registration page as it is now is very simple. We are going to color it in a little bit, put some little bit of not advertising, a little bit of explanation for the people now who come in the first time directly onto the registration page. We'll have a few nice things for you to have a look at, and then you register. As I said, the registration is free, and it will always be free. Always be free. Right. The question comes up, can we have multiple positions? Yes, my friends, you can, because your team is limited to 22,500 people from who you are going to get rewards. If you want to move that up to 44 or 66 or 88,000 or 108,000, you need to fill up a second team. Now, as I said, we are not an MLM, but we use a structure called a forced matrix. That means it's 4 levels of registration. And when people come in the top and other people come, they drop into your team and they can make up and fill up your team more quickly. All right. So we just use that structure as a structure that the system, when they get the money from the merchant who's paying us, we get that money, the system knows in the line where it must pay it. Who are the 4 people above you? Now, in that forced matrix, the top line has 12 people. And then if you do number 13, he'll drop into the second line. 14 drops into the next line. And if your people on the first line, they do more than 12, it drops into their lines at the bottom. So your team fills up in that way. Now, so you can have a second position, but first do your first position with 12 to 20 people personally with that code. When they are going and starting to build, then you do your second one and put 12 to 20 people under your personal code there. And then they start building. Okay, so yes, you are allowed to have 2, but provided that each of the positions that you register will have its own mobile number and its own email address. This is because we are working with banking systems, we are working with the payment gateways and its money stuff, and we need to have all of this in place. Now, each position that you register must have its KYC document. KYC is know your customer. So it's for identification, it's for verification, and it's for security. So you will see on your mobile app, they will give you the options, either your driving license, your different countries have different identification things like a PAN code and something. In this country, in my country, we don't have that. But all people in all countries have a driving license, they have a national ID, they have passports, and they have utility bills. So the system will tell you, choose one, and then you scan it into your mobile app and send it to our head office with every single position that you register. And I just want to ask you not to try and register the same personal people under your new position. You are going to, it's going to mess it up for you. And that is why we ask you, do not do it. When you register a position and you put 12 to 20 personals, you do your second position, go and do new 12 to 20 people there so that they start a new line. Okay? All right. So you can have multiple positions and you can have the same KYC documents you can use for every position. Okay? So if you use your driving license, you can use it for all of them. All right. Okay, friends, will we pay more at the shops for products? No. Everything goes on as normal. You will come into this program for free. You will go and buy at the shops at the same price, but the shop gives us a piece of his profit, which we then share as a reward for our program. Friends, for many, many years, people have been sending other people to go and do shopping or to go and watch a movie or to go buy a certain car or travel a certain airline. And those airlines or car dealers or shops never rewarded us. Approximately $500 million of free advertising is done every week in the world. While businesses have marketing budgets, they have the money to pay for advertising, and we are doing free advertising. So this is where the GRP came in now to say, we are entitled to a share of your marketing budget if we help you with advertising, we help you to increase your client base. All right, so I told you that a member can become an agent. I will put a little bit more training into this through your emails. Please watch your emails every single day. I'm starting to do training through the emails, and also if there's an important notice, we'll put it through the email. That is the best way to reach everybody, but you must watch your email every single day. So you can become an agent, but go from today, tomorrow, and see how many business owners you can put into the program, and have them there as members so that they can start already now putting their clients into their teams. As I said, the agent will earn 2% of every single purchase at that shop for all life. All right, the payment to the merchants, as I said, it's paid from our wallet to his wallet through our system, using the camera on our wallet and our app, and scanning it into the shop's QR code. Then all your rewards are paid into your wallet. I don't have a picture of the wallet, but I do have a picture of what the mobile app is going to look like when you download it from Play Store or from App Store. This is what it's going to look like, and you are going to log in with your member code, which is this 11-digit code, and the password which you are going to get now. Those will stay the same. All right, as I said, the GRP is a win-win situation for everybody. Nobody can lose. Only those who snooze will lose. Those people who don't make it serious now, bull teams, they are not going to be a winner, right? The businesses are going to give us a reward, and these rewards will differ from shop to shop. One shop will give, like I have guest houses giving us 10% committed already. I have a gym who's committed to 12%. I have another clothing shop that's committed 9%. So, and I just showed them what I told you now, but very shortly, very shortly. All right, so also the shops are going to save on the Visa and MasterCard fee, because they are not going to have to pay that. When other people pay with Master and Visa card, then the shop pays from 2 to 6% to Master and Visa, so they don't pay that anymore. Okay, how are we going to market? How are we going to get into the market? Where are we going to focus on? First of all, and these are just suggestions, friends, just suggestions. You'll find your own way around. But the first thing is, start with your friends and your family and your colleagues. Friends, it's a free to register program. Get them in, because if you don't get them, somebody else is going to get them. And it takes you 1 minute to register, but you'll get rewards for a lifetime while he buys. Then the business owners, as I said to you, you cannot register the business now, but you can register the owner as a member into your team. Then I already have people in Papua New Guinea. I have people in Nigeria and some other countries already seeing sections of the university and the universities. Then you can do colleges, you can do schools, you can do charity organizations. Charity organizations every single month look for money. Go and put the manager into your team and tell him to put all people he can, all the people donating, all the people who are good for them, and others, get them in that team so that they can earn off those people shopping. Also, look up your non-profit organizations, look up your sport clubs, look up religious organizations, individuals, and many, many more. Right? So just between those, you can already build a very, very big team. Okay, now we're going to have a look at the rewards potential. What can you earn in this program? Now we must use, and we're going to use an example of 4%. 4% is low. I have only the shops like the supermarkets. Their markups are very low. They have the saying stack them high and sell them low, meaning their profits are low. So if they only make 3%, they cannot give us 4%. So we will have to take the best we get. But on average, all the other shops, the shoes, the restaurants, the guest houses, the hotels, the travel agents, the estate agents can all give us from 10 to 15, and we will even have some who are going to give us up to 20. So for this example, we're just going to use a low 4% average. Okay, now this is example one. I've actually taken out the other examples because on this one example, you can multiply as you wish. So here we have an example where if my whole team, 22,000 people, they do their everyday shopping over the whole month. They spend $70 on petrol, on clothes, on food, on insurance, on mobile expenses, everything. They spend $70 average. But remember, in that month, some of them are going to buy motor cars. And that dealer might have given us 10%. Now he buys a car for let's say $50,000. That alone pushes the average up so high. So if we say 70 average, it's very, very, very achievable, right? So, and we're using $70 and 4% from the shops, and on a full team, this is what we are looking at. Now, I just use dollars and euros and rupees and rubles, just an example. If you are in a country where you don't have this, like for example, South Africa, and you have rands, you take $70, you multiply it by whatever it is, 13 point something, I think now, and you get how many rands? You multiply $12,200, and you'll get approximately 170,000 rand a month if your people only spend $70. Friends, this is big money. Now, if the averages of the shops are 8%, that 12,000 becomes 24,000. Now, when the average is not 70 but $100, that could go to $32,000. Okay. Now, regarding the leadership, friends, we are going to have a business where we will have more than 1 billion registered members 3 years from now. This global rewards program is going to become a player in the league of Facebook and Twitter when it comes to numbers. Having that, we are going to need a very strong leadership, international leadership structure. But we have to start setting up them now, giving people the opportunity now to already show leadership, and then come into our leadership group, participate as a leader, and for us to get to know you as a leader. Then in the country, there will be maybe 10 or 20 national leaders who qualify, and then we will look at the person who has the biggest team. He will have first option to be the national leader of that country. And then the number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5 could become part of his national management team for that country. So I've put up some criteria, which is if you have a minimum of 20 people under your code, which you can do in one day, and they the next day start building their team, quickly you will have a team of 240 people. That's the minimum requirement. What we will then do is when you achieve this, you will be contacted and we will discuss with you. If you agree, we will take you into that leadership group. Many people are not interested to be leaders. They are going to build massive teams, but they're not interested to be a leader. So then we will just discard you and take you out of that section, and you carry on as normal. All right, the pre-registration period, which we are in now, will continue until 7 days before we start with the official pre-launch, which will be hopefully in April. We have got massive systems to check and test. We're starting on the 22nd of this month to do testings. If there's nothing wrong, it will be middle to end of April. But if we find a glitch and it needs a day or 2 or 3 or 4 to correct, then we could have that little bit of delay. But it will not be major. So, yep. And then after our pre-launch, let's say our pre-launch is at the end of April. Then for 3 months, May, June, July, it will mean in August we will have our official international launch to be hosted in a very prestigious venue in India. Now, anybody is welcome to travel to that launch, and but we will give a little advantage to the national leaders. They will fly there on their own cost, but we will accommodate them and pay for their meals. Okay, now that is basically the program in a nutshell. And I hope that all of you have a feeling for what we are busy with, what we are going to get into. Now, how to register into the GRP. We have a website, and they've made it very easy for us to put the name of the website. We don't have to put HTTPS. We are HTTPS. We are a security site, but you don't have to put www and stuff like that. You can only put in there, as you can see in the top, grp.global. That's all you have to put in the browser, grp.global, and it will take you to the site. Friends, the site we have now is not our site as we will have when we pre-launch. The pre-launch site will have more features, more buttons, more things. We are also developing our own merchants, our own, let's call it our shopping mall, from where you can buy and it will be delivered to you. For example, organic products. We will have a whole range of organic products which you can order, buy from your wallet directly into the company, and it will be posted to you. So there will be many more buttons. This is just a pre-registration website. Then you click on the word register, and when you click on register, this page will open, and that is the registration page. Now, either you got the referral link from your referrer, he sent you a link, you clicked on it, this page opened with already his code in there. That is one option. The other option is that somebody is sitting next to you, you're registering, and they give you their code. Then you go and put the code in here, and the system will automatically put his name so that you can see, oh, I've got the right referrer. I didn't put the wrong code in there. Then you can continue, and this takes a few seconds. You put your name, you put your surname, you put your mobile, which must be correct. You put your email, which must be correct, and check, check, check. Many people are making mistakes with their email, and then they don't receive their confirmation email, and they think there's something wrong with the system. Friends, spend 10 seconds, 5 seconds to check that email address. All right. Now you choose a password, and you put another password. You put the same password, confirm it there. Then when you click on country, it will give you a drop-down menu with all the countries. You choose your country, you click it, it comes in there. Now, because we have not got terms and conditions yet, our business has not started. When we start, there will be terms and conditions on our website. You will read those, actually here you will click, then it will not be an automatic box as it is now. You will physically have to click, yes, I accept the terms and conditions. Okay? So you will accept it, you will click, and then you press on register, and the system registers you within seconds. A little box will appear on your screen saying, congratulations, there is your member code. Some people don't look at it, they just click and it goes away. But don't worry, if that happens to you, you go to your email, because within seconds after your registration, you will get an email. If you use the wrong email address and you've already used it, the little box will come up and say, sorry, we can't register you. This email address has already been used. So, my friends, there you are registered. As quickly as that, this whole process can take you about a minute, minute and a half. All right? Okay, now just to end off, just this thought, I'm asking you all, let's prepare very well. I'm not asking all of you to spend 6 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars to develop something to go and to give it away for free for somebody else. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking every member to take this serious, to study the program, to register, and open your emails every day, check your emails. I'm even showing you there a short way of how to address people, how to talk to people. Okay, so please, let's prepare very well for this World First Rewards program. You are going to receive instant earnings for building businesses' client base. And they are going to, and you will then be rewarded by the businesses for all life, as long as you live. We have no age restriction. If a child has an ID document or some document that can serve as an identification document, they can be part of the program. Right? So that is it. I always end off by saying, see you at the top, meaning seeing you. I want to see you in the group of people whose lives are going to change. That's all that I'm in this life for, is to create programs that change people's lives. And this is what I want to see. I want to see Global Rewards change the lives of millions of people. Millions of people. Friends, thank you very, very much for the time. Thank you for watching. And I can wish you good luck. And I hope to meet all of you. Well, I plan a trip through the world. I plan to visit as many countries as possible. But let's hope that this year, at least, I will be able to meet all of you. Thank you once again, and have a lovely day and week. Goodbye for now.